Today, back to it, because I'm in the bed today, because I refuse to go outside. So we're going to talk about Orange is the New Black, Season 4, Episode 6. I refuse to go outside. In Vegas, it's 114 today. I refuse. Um, so this episode was good. It's starting to get really good. I'm really enjoying this season. So episode 6 started off with Lushek and his homeboy up in the van, and he getting high, drunk, or whatever he was doing. He was trying to get his homeboy to join in, but he was like, "Nigga, no, I'm not participating in that. I gotta go to work." And he was like, "So," I said, "For real?" So he fucked up going into work. He goes into work, and the new CEO Bailey tells him that he has to empty his mailbox because Piscatello will be mad because it's not organized. So he goes in there and check his mail or whatever, and it's a gang of hate mail. And he say he know who it's from. It's a old inmate, and y'all know when he had dogged out my girl Nikki. So I'm cracking up reading these down. Every time he open up an envelope, I'm cracking up. So then he, got an attitude. Judy walks up and she say he has an attitude or whatever. And they just weird. She weird, he weird. I don't like him. I never liked him. Ever. Um then we see Nikki is at her little sobriety little class and her little I think it's an AA meeting. A somebody meeting. She had her meeting and she is celebrating 3 years. When she was doing her speech, I was like, this girl, I love Nikki. Like, she is one of my favorite characters on The Orange is the New Black. She, like, don't care what she say. Her whole upbringing, her storyline. She crazy, but I like her because Nikki has a heart, but she just real messed up. She is so messed up. And that's what happens when you have these rich kids and able to get all these drugs and opportunities and they just become messed up. And then she in jail and is drugs are very easy to get to. So I was happy to see her celebrating her 3 year sobriety. She got her chip, and then a punk ass police gonna take it, talking about it was contraband. I was like, really? Why would y'all give them that there if you gonna take it from them? Like, that is just something I think that they should be able to keep. I'm sorry. Um. So then you got Chapman. She got these little the little white girls, they all want to be friends with her since the last episode with the white girls, white lives matter shit. And now she should start this whole big race war, like I told y'all. So they being friendly. Then Alex sitting over there alone or whatever. So Chapman is like, I'm worried about you, Alex, and you was real strange last night. And Alex was like, I was sleepwalking. I said, and then she was like, "What was you before when you was over there fucking a little old girl, the pretty girl?" I just think her old girl is so pretty, Stella. So I'm like, "How you gon' She was like, "Girl, gone, be gone, whatever." So then you have who was that meet up? Was it Ramos? No, the girls. It was all the little Latina girls meeting up, and they called Ramos the undercover baller because she ended up getting, the panties out. So they were trying to figure out how much money they gonna be making and all that kind of stuff. And then they can't meet up in groups of 4 anymore because that's saying gang, activity or whatever. So the white girls walk up and tell them that they can't be all huddled up. And the bitch called her a dirty taco. I said, these motherfucking racist ass comments, man, I don't give a fuck if they white comments, Hispanic comments, black comments. They all fucked up to me. So I just be sitting there like, are you serious? Like, I be so cringing of anger when people say this type of stuff, but I know it happens. But bitch, it will start a fight. I'm telling you, I will be a motherfucking, what's they linebackers where they rush you? I don't know the positions, but the motherfuckers that be fucking Russian people in football. That would be me. Bitch, no, you're not gonna sit here and call me a fucking dirty taco. But whatever. So they tell him if they gonna be sitting there, they gonna get shot. So the police, little CO, whatever, walk up and he asks what was going on. The girls tell on the Latino girls, and they end up getting shots for it. Um, I was just like, that's fucked up. Like, oh my god, Chapman, I just want her to get fucked up for starting all this bullshit. Like, oh my god. Anyway, moving on from that, Caputo and crazy ass Linda in bed. And he is the type of person who wants to fix this damn jail. He's so incompetent, but he wants to fix things. He won't, to have enrichment classes, teach these girls. It don't have to be like things that make money, but just give these girls something to do. Wake up in the morning, just not fight all the goddamn time and just sit there and start mess. I'm with that. I just think he's stupid. And then she talks him into letting her take the idea to the people. And then he just do his job. I said, bitch, why she take credit for this bullshit if this happened? Because this bitch just seemed janky to me. So don't y'all tell me in the comment section. Let's do this disclaimer in the middle of this. Let's comment on this episode. Let's do that. We've been doing good. Let's do that. Okay. So that was that with them. Then your little community care people meet up and they were trying to talk about all the little gang activity. And then the white girls end up saying how it's a panty company going on. So now Chapman is like, we don't need to be worried about that. We need to be worried about gangs because she don't want this heat up on her. But he like, nope, we need to look into that because of something he called it. Whatever. So the CEO is playing video games and in a cabin little place with the electrician guy, Luchek. And then so the girl that was working, the inmate outside was working, her hand come in all cut up. And she said she need to go to medical. And Luchek is like, girl, you can wait. Like, he just got a bad attitude. This whole time he got a bad attitude. He talking shit to her, like, no. So then the CO guy that raped the Christian girl, he ended up, was that him? I think that was him. I don't know. But I think that was him. He ended up getting mad and putting his ass out, told him to get out because he told him that was wrong and stuff, that the way he was doing old girl. So then he was like, okay, but then he gonna come back and say, can you give us a ride? I said, I like the comedy little shit in here, but I just be like, y'all stupid. Y'all all incompetent. Nikki is cleaning the jail floors and mopping and shit like that. And, she was mopping outside and she was breathing in the fresh air because they don't get that time, especially with like in the max where she at. And so she ended up going to like mop the floors in the little shoe place where Sophia is at. And she talking to Sophia and Sophia's asking her for a blanket and shit. I felt so bad for her. Like, y'all ain't gonna even give her a fucking blanket. Like, man, that's fucked up. Especially when she like don't deserve to be there. So anyway, she's asking for a blanket, but Sophia is on this. I mean, not Sophia. Nikki is on this whole thing of being good, being straight, because she's being clean, and this will fuck her up. Or if they get caught, both of them will get in trouble. Not just her. She don't want to, deal with that. Especially being in the max, ain't got no friends and shit like that. So I get where she was coming from. So I felt bad for both of them in that situation. So she ended up giving her a magazine to tell her, read it like word for word, be sane, woo woo woo. So I was like, okay, cool. So then the search comes for, they start searching the ladies for panties or whatever. And Boo and Chapman get passed because they, the white girl said, and Boo. Well, no, she can't say she big because the other girl big and she got stopped. But I guess because they white girls, they wasn't suspects. And then the girl that's roomies with Chapman, she ended up having to get searched. And I think she had the panties on. And I was like, that's fucked up. Because Boo had them on. Did she have them on? Because there was some big drawers, look like. I don't know what none of these fucking panties supposed to look like, so that's nasty. Anyway, y'all will tell me. Tasty, Cindy, and Crazy Eyes, they're thinking of selling pictures of Judy. They trying to find ways of how to sell pictures to Judy or whatever. Tasty tells them that she has internet access to get these pictures of Judy, and they just need a phone. Allison has a phone. She overhears them, but she don't say nothing at the time. She just chilling. So then Lolly and Healy, they talking, he walking her around because now he got a damn friend because, he a therapist. And she's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Pops right now. And he lonely and shit and crazy. Then the motherfucker told y'all he gonna be, something ain't gonna be right. And so they're walking around a little field talking or whatever, asking each other, do they have kids? Neither one of them feel like they should have nobody's kids. And I agree, both of them. um, what else happened with them? She was just talking about people was in her head, and he was just trying to like give her advice. They just weird. Red goes over to with her Frida. Y'all said her name was. I know y'all been saying her name, so I think her name is Frida. Goes to Frida for keys for something. I don't remember what it was. Maybe I'll get to it. I don't know. But Chapman and Boo, Boo is concerned about this whole Penny situation, and it's like, bitch, if they gonna come for you, they are gonna come for you, and bitch, you need to be protecting all of us, not just your motherfucking self. But Chapman is off herself, so I don't know why y'all be getting in cahoots with this bitch. Like, she's off herself. So Judy and the Luchek, they're talking after her class, and they're talking about his hate mail. He's telling her about the hate mail or whatever, and he was saying, she was telling him he feel guilty. He need to address it, talk to the person, all this kind of stuff. Talking about he need to change and just bullshit. I just don't like him. So he gonna say, was it him? She said they were talking, and she said everybody deserve. She said you acting. She said you. She said something about everybody deserves kindness, and then she gonna say you acting like I'm a black granny on the porch in Savannah. I said, bitch, see, you know what? These racist comments, these bullshit ass comments, like, girl, I was feeling you, but you gonna stop with that one. Let me just scratch my hair so I get in my feelings. But I didn't like how she said that. I didn't like how they wrote that fucking in. Bitch, I keep telling y'all I cringe and get in my feelings when they be saying it, rather who race it is. So, she was telling him that he a straight white man. He can't play the victim. I said, oh, see? But hey, you can't right now. In this situation, you can't play the motherfucking victim. Bitch, you was wrong. Nikki goes to sit outside alone, and then Stella comes up and flirt with her because I guess they've been fucking on a regular, and then they stopped, and I don't know, but whatever. So the guard comes up and drops Stella some drugs, and Nikki gets pissed off like, "Bitch, I told you if you was back on that shit, don't fuck with me," and walks off. Allison tells Cindy that she got something she wants. She tells her she got that phone. She show her that phone, but she wants some tampons for 15 minutes of the phone, a box. And Cindy like, no, I'll give you something for an hour or something. And they wasn't coming to agreement at that moment. Luchette goes to see Nikki, and she like, what do you want? Like, are you serious? What do you want? He come off with this punk ass apology, and she just flips her motherfucking wig. She goes off on him, and I was so here for it, and I was feeling bad for her at the same fucking time. Like, oh my god, I hate him. I really hate him because I really, really like Nikki. So and Pooh say they doing some things that they not supposed to be doing. But hey, you gotta get it where you gotta get it. And So was talking about how she never pleases Pusey. I guess she'll touch me, not like on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know. I'm just saying. Well, no, cause she kissed. Well, they both was kissing. She was feeling on her, but she wasn't doing all that because she ain't really a full lesbian. So you know what I'm saying? I think she just doing this for the moment. And like she said, she loves her, but they she, I don't want to offend nobody, but I just don't feel like this bitch is a full lesbian, and they getting it because they got time on their hands, and that's the only people they gonna get affection from is in jail. While she talking about she loved everybody, bitch, you loved everybody once you got your shit ate out of at the first time you was on here. Like, I think they should just break up because Pusey is really a lesbian, and they should just be friends. They could. What the fuck is wrong with just being like best friends in jail, be each other homegirls, the way Pusey and Tasty used to be homegirls? I don't understand this problem. But anyway, um, Bread is still irritated about her goddamn roommate snoring and shit. She still want to kill this hoe. Nikki is cleaning the shoe and she see blood all over Sophia's room wall, and the magazine is tore up, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, please don't tell me something happened. Don't y'all ruin it for me. Don't y'all ruin it for me. I haven't watched season 7 or all of episode 7, at least not all of it. But don't ruin it for me. I'm just saying. Oh my god, I was so hurt to see that room looking like that. Okay. Pusey is So is chilling in the library once again, and So tries to go down on Pusey, but Pusey like, I know this is not you. Don't worry about it. You know. Then they say they love each other, so maybe they'll get there. But for right now, I still feel the way I feel. Chapman and has parties. I mean, has panties. She goes see Alex or whatever, and she playing cards with Lolly, and she was like, "You could talk in front of my friend," and she was like, "Bitch, when y'all become that kind of friends," and then they just some bullshit. They still on some bullshit. Disorder is in the dining room. It's chaos everywhere. They got tents and shit. They just doing all kind of stuff. And Caputo comes in, just standing there, and Piscatello is in his goddamn feelings, and he like, I'm gonna get it in order, but Caputo like, I got this, and he comes and tells everybody that he gonna fix everything, and they gonna have this and that, and yada yada yada, whatever. So everybody like, Caputo, and I'm like, bullshit, whatever. Red, she takes some pills and she sleeps for like over 19 hours, and everybody like, bitch, is she still alive? I'm like, bitch, damn, I want some. I don't know. CEO comes and put Maria in the shoe because he said that he found that contraband on all them pennies. So that bitch Chapman, talking about I had to save my peoples, had went and put the panties up in Maria's damn bunk and got her in trouble. I was like, that's fucked up. But she didn't end up going to the shoe. Let me just go and get that shit out the way. She didn't end up going to the shoe. Piscatello told her he was gonna go to the judge and get her 3 to 5 years added on her fucking time. And I thought that was really, really fucked up. Because he's an asshole. Like, he don't like women at all. Like, I hate him. I want them to stick him like on the 100. It's a show called The 100, and the grounders, like when you do something to them, everybody have to stick you and slash you of all the people you killed. I just really feel like everybody should just walk up, tie him up to the bunks, and just stick his ass real deep. I don't like him. Maybe it'll change, but right now, season 6, I still don't like his ass. So Maria get mad as fuck and go run up on Chapman. I was really hoping that she just took off on her ass, but she told her it was war. She was gonna get her ass, and Chapman scared than a motherfucker. But I'm like, bitch, I told you, you shouldn't be starting bullshit that you can't handle. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I just got in my soapbox on that one because I just really felt a situation about Chapman doing Maria like that. Like, that was really fucked up. Tasty, Cindy, and Allison, they sit down and talk about this stupid ass phone, and they argue over the way Cindy was treating her, basically, when she came or whatever, and arguing over the room situation. Then they end up getting along. So she gonna give him the goddamn phone. She gonna be on board. Okay, whatever. Um, Judy tells Lushek that she solved his problem, and homegirl is coming back to Gen Pop or whatever, and he happy or whatever, and then she wants him to close the door, and do some things that I didn't want to hear about, see about, know about, anything about. I'm just saying. Mm, mm-mm. That was nasty. But because he ended up telling her that homegirl popped off on him. Chapman and oh no, I said that about going. She was gonna bury her ass, and I was so fucking with it. Oh yeah, and Maria went back and told the girls that Chapman framed her, so they was all with fucking her up. But they said they was gonna go legit and was gonna get into drugs, I guess. So I was with it. Nikki cleaning, and she looking for Sophia, and then she runs into this woman guard, and the woman guard takes her into this room and she said something for payment and she give her some drugs and then she said payment and then Nikki goes down on her and because I think she wanted information on old girl and I was just like, damn, fuck Nikki. Oh my god, 3 years. Fuck Nikki. See, this is why she didn't want to fuck with old girl. Like, oh my god, I wanted to cry when this happened with Nikki. Like, damn. I just really don't want to see her go back down that fucking road. Anyway, Caputo is signed for her to come back, and that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna come back, and that was the end of season 4, episode Orange is the New Black, season 4, episode 6. Sorry, this was so long. I was trying to get everything out. And thank y'all for riding with me. Thank y'all for the comments and, just rocking with me and really telling me y'all opinions, whether we agree or disagree on the Orange is the New Black. Thank y'all for the people that have subbed to me because of the Orange is the New Black. I'm just, on this road of putting these videos out. So I'm about to go watch episode 7. I will have that up today for sure. All right, you guys. Peace.